This is a quick beginner to intermediate kickboxing workout for home. It should take approximately 30 minutes. Let's get started with some shadow boxing, speed bag, or ropes to get started. Generally, that's what I would use. Today I'm trying to work on a little bit more coordination, so I use the speed bag today. Generally, I'll just do some shadow boxing, so find a nice space, just start throwing some hands, throwing some kicks, keep them steady, and just keep the work rate up. All we're doing is loosening up our joints and getting ourselves ready for the next one. Alright guys, first one I did was the boxing slip rope drill. Now you don't have to get super creative with this one. It's really easy to do. All I did was got some hand wraps, tied them around one of my bags and tied them around one of the other ones and let them meet in the middle. You could also just get some tape. So maybe just tape one of the hand wraps to the wall, tape to the other one. If you even have some rope, if you've got some rope lying around, pretty easy to do. That's all I used to use. I used a bit of rope from one side to the other, tied them up, and away I went. Now we're moving into the slip rope drills. So we're going to do 4 2-minute rounds here. First one's a simple 1-2 step, staying nice and close to the rope as you see there. So 1, 2, slip under, forward step, 1, 2, under. That's all we're doing. We're going to do that back and forth. Going to keep ourselves nice and tight. We're going to do a 2-minute round of this one. Okay, moving on to the next one. Same thing, but we're going to throw a jab and a cross as we step. As you can see here, the jab and the first step land together, same as the cross and the back step. You want to keep them flowing together, you generate a lot more power this way. So keep moving back and forth. You're going to do a 2-minute round on this one also. So step, step, punch, punch. Every step, you're going to throw a punch as it lands. And circle under as per the last one. Getting into the next round, simply just going to throw at a cross or a hook onto the ends, depending on what side you are. So if your lead hand's cocked back, you're obviously going to throw the hook there. If your back hand's cocked back, you're obviously going to fire back with a big cross. So 1, 2, under, cross, 1, 2, under, hook. Do that. Our second last one, this is going to be a 2-minute round also. And then moving into the last one, last 2-minute round of this drill, essentially just some free work. Just do whatever you like, throw some combinations, make it up. Just get comfortable moving up and down the rope. Make sure your head movement's there. And trying to throw some hands. Throw everything nice and clean and just work on your head movement. So last 2-minute round of this and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so moving into this one, so defense drill, 1 attacker, 1 defender. One person's going to be throwing hands, so it's going to be boxing only. Throwing anything you want. The other person solely is going to be defending, working on the head movement, and watching those punches come at them. Get used to feeling those punches land on the guard. Get used to trying to keep your eyes on the opponent's chest. You want to be able to see most of their body at all times, so if you can, keep your guard nice and tight, and watch it as it comes through. It's going to be 30-second intervals here, so as soon as the 30-second timer goes, either go straight away or a 10-second break, then your partner's going to start throwing back you. The same thing, hands up, move around. If you're the striker here, you just want to work them, make sure their guard's going to stay tight. Maybe chance switching, changing the levels up. And obviously, if you're the defender here, keep your head movement going, keep it strong, work your footwork. And lastly, just remember keeping everything tight. Okay, so I'm going to skip it to the end here. Moving into the next drill, it's going to be 1-for-1 sparring. So essentially, you get 1 strike each. You can throw a jab, you can throw a front kick, do whatever you like. Then it's your opponent's turn to go. So in your striking here, you just want to try and pick an opening and try and shoot for it. It's really good for defending. You know, only 1 strike's coming. You know, you're not going to get caught with a flurry. So it's really good to work on your defense on this one. Stop that singular strikes. And it's good to pick your opponent apart. Try and find that 1 opening and try and shoot it in there. Same again, 2-minute rounds of this. And then the next 2-minute round of this will be 2 for 2. As you can imagine, so instead of those singular strikes, you're going to double it up. So 2 strikes each, so it could be a jab cross, could be a feint, could be a low kick jab, anything you want. Just 2 strikes each going back and forth. Now you can probably guess it, round 3 of this, it's going to be 3 for 3. Straightforward, exact same as the last one. 3 strikes each. You take 3 strikes, you back off, your opponent gets 3 strikes. and just moving. Same thing, you want to work your guard, keep everything tight, and you want to use your first 2 strikes to try and set up and land that last one. As you see there, I threw a 1-2 up high to keep the guard high, then I threw a nice low kick. Oops, same as what she did there, she threw a 1-2, kept the guard high, threw the round kick to the midsection. Beautiful work, you really just want to set up that last strike. So the first 2 can mess around, and you want your last one to really try and land in there. Okay, last round of this drill, combo for combo. It can be any amount of combination you want. It can be a simple double jab and backing out, all the way to a 5-6 hit combo. All it is, you're just going to work with your partner here. Throw your combination, you're going to signify your combination's finished by a quick little back step. Now I'm just going to skip straight into the sparring of this. Now, this is 2 2-minute rounds here. I'll do 2 or 3 rounds, just whatever you're feeling. Keep it comfortable, keep it move. Obviously you want to slowly keep picking up the pace. Put everything you practice there, throw your combinations. Keep your head work, keep your head movement front of mind. Keep that guard tight. And just have some fun with it. Play around here. No one's really trying to kill each other in this one. That's why it's called sparring. Just keep it moving, keep it going, and try and keep your work rate high. And just remember guys, sparring isn't the time to stay in your comfort zone. Sparring is the time to experiment with new combinations, see what works for you, see what doesn't. Like, oh, I got this combination right, but I got tagged at the end of that one. I threw, but I changed it up a little bit, did a slip and a cross instead of that hook there, and it ended up working for me. Just experiment, see what works for you. Don't get afraid to get hit here. As you can see, no one's going full power. Sparring is the place to cement all your combinations. So you really want to throw some stuff you're not used to. Try and make something new up. Just try and find your rhythm. Okay, coming into the final stages of sparring here, you really want to try and pick up the pace. Really keep the work rate up, really keep them moving. You really should be trying to break a sweat here. After this, we're going to be moving into 2 cooldown exercises to finish off. So you really want to keep your work rate up, really push through this last couple minutes. Okay, so second last drill here. I'll do some either shadow sparring again or some bag work. Essentially this is going to be part of our cooldown here. I like using the double end bag. It's really good for hand-eye coordination. Obviously it sways a lot. Yeah, hit it slightly off center, it's going to fly sideways. That's why I'm using it here. As I said earlier, I'm trying to work on a little bit more coordination. Shadow sparring is just as effective, probably a little bit better for you fitness-wise overall. But if you're really trying to work on hand-eye coordination and really landing those punches, work on the accuracy, if you do have one of these, excellent, definitely recommend it. I know not a lot of people have these in their house. Even saying that is a very cheap and easy to install and a very effective tool. I would highly recommend one of these bags to anybody looking at getting one. And lastly, moving on to the last exercise in our cooldown here, either the swinging bag or the slip rope. So if you don't have a swinging bag or anything to swing a bag off in your house, just go back to the original slip rope that we did at the start, the one with a little rope running across and we were slipping and ducking, throwing our punches over it. And basically just do another 2 or 3 minute round with that tool. Just do the basic 1-2 step and slipping. Keep your rhythm, keep your pace, and you can probably slowly start dialing down the pace here. We're getting ready to finish up, so just work on that head movement, keep it going, and just slowly back off the pace.
guys, that was my quick kickboxing workout. It's going to be done at home. This workout can be done in under half an hour if you really do it effectively. Super effective workout, you get a lot out of it. I'd really recommend anyone jump into this, any skill level can give this one a go. So beautiful, that's it, it's all done. If you want variations on anything that we've done today, put a comment down the bottom and look, I'll let you know what you can do as a substitute for that. That's it for today, and everyone stay safe.